Hi, how you doing today, people? Mutad. I can only pronounce your second name well. Your first name is a little tough for me. Mutad, how you doing today? And Andra, how you doing today? How are people feeling today? Where are people connecting from? Thank you for joining my live. My name is Trish. I'll be your host for today's live. I think it is the end of the week for most people. Most people's day have ended. Most people's weeks have ended. I'm doing very, very well. Where are you connecting from, Mutad? Yes, in DR. How are you doing today? Andra, hi, hello. Where are you connecting from, people? Let's have a chat. And when you drop in, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Let's get interacting. You're from India. Your first name is clearly Indian. And what was your Friday like? I think it's about Saturday in India now, right? What is the time? Is it Saturday morning already, or is it still Friday midnight? It is 4:18 a.m. Saturday morning, right? Because I know that the time difference is kind of like what, 10 hours, 9 hours or something. My next video that I'm going to be publishing is going to be about ChatGPT. Some of my videos talk about the usefulness of AI. I use AI every day. I use it actively. I use paid subscriptions from Gamma AI to ChatGPT. I use the Pro. I think ChatGPT has two levels. The first level, which is, I don't know if it's the, let me just check what the first level is, but definitely I have paid subscription for, I think it's either the premium or something. Let me check. Let me be sure what I am talking about. So the plan, okay, so that's a plus. So the pro is the $200 per month one. I don't need all that right now, so I use a plus $20 one per month, and it's very, very, very useful. It makes a whole lot of difference in the way I create, or the prompts I use, and the sort of outputs that I get. Hi. I see someone connecting from Russia. I mean, I can't pronounce your name, but I see your hi. Christina, you're gorgeous, love. Hi, thank you so much, my dear. How are you doing today? Where are you connecting from, Christina? Do you think? Do you think AI is helping? What do you think about AI? You tell me. Because the thing about AI is that it is just helping add creativity. It's just like having a personal assistant and saying, hey, put together my addendum notes, type it, and bring it to the meeting at 5 p.m. today. AI is doing all that for you. The addendum note, for all you know, is you have even dictated this to your personal assistant and they have typed it out, and then they have put it in a PowerPoint presentation. And your raw ideas have been put into slides, and pictures have been added, illustrations have been added to bring this addendum in your head on paper and present it. So AI is going to be adding all those illustrations, all those graphs in real time to make your the agenda in your head visible. Everybody's seeing it, but in this case, it is bringing a better projection to what you were even thinking about. If you're a creative person, you realize that you can do right now, today, what your mind could have probably grasped in 7 days or 1 month. Churning out that idea and giving it to AI will project it in a way that it can happen, but it could take a longer time. So it is saving us time. It is showing us what our minds can actually think through and wrap our creativity around. It's crazy. I mean, using a paid version is advantageous, I think. People who generate art from AI and call it their own. I feel like if you wanted proper art, okay, so some AI versions are free. So like PicLumen can give you art on art. And well, people have also created their own art on PicLumen. If you took somebody's artwork and you brought it to YouTube, you get a copyright strike. You may think that, oh, let me just take this person's artwork. They won't know. It will be seen, you know. I think that I have done a lot of taking artwork from PicLumen, but this is how I do it. I reverse engineer it. So when I go on PicLumen and I see something that I like, and mostly the creators of this artwork, they don't put the prompt out for you to copy and paste, which I think is brilliant, because the moment you are able to use that prompt, it is whatever artwork you produce is no different from what they have produced. So the way you reverse engineer that is taking a screenshot of, that's how I do it. I take a screenshot of that artwork that I am seeing, then I take it to ChatGPT. Then I add my prompts the way I'm thinking about the art that I'm looking for. And also bear in mind, before I go to PicLumen, I don't just take a stroll on PicLumen. I go to PicLumen because I'm looking for something specific. So that something specific is the idea that I have, that raw idea that I have, versus looking into PicLumen's library and finding out that somebody has something close to what I'm thinking. When I see it, I know. When I see something, I know that this is what I'm looking for. I take a screenshot, take it to ChatGPT, add my own prompts to whatever picture, because this prompt has been hidden from me, which I think forces my brain to bring out what I'm thinking about on top of that picture. Then I tell ChatGPT to create da 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 da, using this picture as a reference. Maybe the cartoon nature of it, the color combination nature of it is what is inspiring me. So it should use some of those things to also go ahead and produce my new picture or artwork. And then it really gives me another prompt, whole different prompt, such that if I was given a chance to see this original prompt, it will be nothing like the prompts that I've created with ChatGPT. With ChatGPT knowing what I'm thinking about, plus the inspiration it should draw from, is a game changer. So I take this prompt and take it back to PicLumen, and then I generate my picture. So I feel like it is good that you can go into all these spaces and see all these ideas. Sometimes you are even fortunate to see an idea that is close enough to what you're thinking of. Take a screenshot, take it to ChatGPT, add your own thinking, the way you're thinking about that picture. Ask ChatGPT to create a prompt for you, which is now your prompt, I think. Because when I publish that picture on PicLumen, I don't add the prompts to it. So it's my work. I think it is my work. So if people say an artwork is for them, and it is truly for them because they use their own prompts to generate it, well and good. It is for them. Don't forget that for you to get quality from AI, we're paying a lot of premium, like subscriptions monthly. I use Kling AI to change my images to videos, and I can tell you for a fact, if I didn't have credits, it won't do it. It will queue for 3 days before it will give me anything. Now, I use Suno AI to make music. I create my own prompts, and then I create the style, infusing different textures. I'm not a music engineer or anything. So on top of my head, I'm just thinking through, or I'm asking ChatGPT to teach me how to mix textures. And from that learning, I use those ideas to create prompts, giving it a vibe, a vibey kind of idea, maybe ambiances, country-wide, culture-wide, something. And then in Suno AI, if you don't have credits, you can't produce anything. So these credits are paid for. So you're using money to get something done for you. I don't see why you can't own it. And even in Suno AI, if you produced something, if you had free credit and you produced something, you're not necessarily able to even download it. That means that it's not for you, it's for Suno. Because it's Suno that gave you those credits. The moment you paid for premium or pay for a subscription, you see the difference. You see that you're able to download your own work and distribute your music and do whatever because you used money to produce it. So I think people can own the things you're producing with AI, because we're using real credits to generate, and these credits are obtained by paying for subscriptions. So nothing wrong with people owning what they have paid for. I don't know if this is making sense, but I will put my name on whatever work I do with AI, especially if I've paid for it. It's mine. Akmal Shashum Tube. Hi, how are you doing? Have to change this 9.2. So think tank, you're here again. You're saying interesting. Would you think of it differently if you knew the pictures that the AI used to generate the picture you made comes from somebody who didn't give permission to be used? Would you think of it differently if you knew? Well, I think of it differently if Would you think of it differently if you knew the pictures that the AI used to generate the picture you made comes from somebody who didn't give permission to? Well, I feel like I'll put myself in that situation. Like, if somebody used a picture that I have generated without permission, I'll be mad. I mean, that's just the answer. That's just a real answer to it. I'm not even going to go do further explanations. If somebody used a picture that I generated with real credits and I find it somewhere, I'm going to report it for copyright issues, because then I'd have receipts of how I generated it and how that is mine with my prompts and everything. I could show that. So I will be mad if somebody used my work without proper permission, or if I haven't given permission for my work to be used, but I still find it out there. I'm going to really have to deal with whoever did that. That's why I've already said, if I saw a picture of something that is inspiring, I don't take it, because especially I'm taking these pictures and I'm bringing it on YouTube. Most of the productions that I do are coming to YouTube, and YouTube is really strict on these things, such that you get a copyright strike for 90 days and your channel becomes redundant in 3 months. Like, I'm not ready for that sort of battle. That's why even if I saw something that I liked, it's not mine. I don't care if they've given you permission or not, because a lot of times I've learned early on about these YouTube copyright issues. A lot of times you see, even music, sometimes even YouTube's, the music they give to creators, sometimes you see all these notes about you can use it, and then when you use it, they'll say, oh, you have a copyright strike. By the time you go and check, they'll say, not a strike. I've not had a strike yet. It will say, oh, you have copyright issues, but it doesn't affect your channel. YouTube will tell you that, but I could tell you for a fact that it affects your channel, because when you get a copyright and you have it on your channel, the viewership that you even get dwindles. It reduces, especially when you come on live. YouTube is not trying to even show your life to some people in other parts, and sometimes you get a copyright strike and your videos are not showing in some regions. It will tell you that. Meanwhile, before you even made a decision to use that particular material, it was okay to use, and then suddenly you can't use it. So just because of this back and forth, and I don't like any back and forth, I don't like explaining things, and I don't like my channel to be redundant. When I see something, I don't take it, even if it is free, because I know that one of these days somebody is going to come and tell me copyright, and I'm not ready for that. So when I see something, I pick inspiration from it. The next thing is I'm making my own prompts, because I know how to write. I can think with ChatGPT, and it will give me marvelous results also. If I saw my work somewhere, I'm not going to be happy. But when I see people's work, I don't take it either. I get inspiration, good, and create my own prompts and create my own product. That's the way I do it. Somebody, AI short, said, hello, mom. Please read messages. I'm reading. You're right. Yes. I mean, I feel like AI has come to just make our creativity stand out. And AI has a lot to offer if we work with it. You don't have to steal somebody's work. You can also do your own thing. Sometimes you have to pay for subscriptions, and that is the pain that you have to go through to make sure that you don't get any copyright strikes. Because some of the strikes you can't come back from. versus paying $20 or paying $8, some sort of subscription, and getting quality work versus your YouTube channel not being able to stand on its 2 feet. Again, which one would you rather prefer? I'd rather pay for a subscription and make good use of it for it to give me more for my channel than do the reverse or than do anything else. Thank you, by the way. You love my accent. Where is it from? I mean, British colonized West African Ghana. I mean, I have a confused accent because I've been moving around too much. But right now, I'm settled in one place, and I hope that it shapens it a little bit. Thank you, by the way. I made this music with prompts that I generated prompts from ChatGPT. So I told ChatGPT that I wanted some ambience, kind of Japanese Tokyo vibe, coffee cafe setting, and it should name the prompts, and then I will use these prompts, and then I gave it to Suno, and then Suno gave me the tracks. So that's how I got these songs. So I use Suno AI. I use a paid for subscription, and it does the job. AI Shorts, where are you connecting from? And think tank. I mean, it's tricky to pronounce. Think tank. Do you use a lot of AI in your everyday production? How's that going? Do you use paid subscriptions, and do you have legitimacy over all the works that you post? What is it like? YouTube is just a side hustle. It's not a full-time job. I mean, it could be a full-time job, but not yet. No, I mean, definitely how I think of YouTube in the future for me is making sure that my channels are doing well, but I don't think I'll necessarily abandon everything that I studied for and just do YouTube. I mean, that can happen, but the chances are very slim to just abandon everything and just do YouTube. I mean, no. I mean, is YouTube your full-time job? I know that people are raking in millions, but I mean, it's not my full-time job. It's a side hustle for now. Who knows? Tomorrow, I don't know. So you're saying that I like to use AI to help me learn skills I don't have, But for creative things, I try to make it myself. Otherwise, I feel like I didn't actually make it. Of course, I mean, the quality of your work is in your input. So it's like giggle, garbage in, garbage out. So the quality of the work that you're able to produce depends on what prompt you're giving um, ChatGPT or AI or whatever it is. But you definitely have to learn to produce your own stuff, because then it gets to a point that you're going to be in trouble for that. So the way to go is to do your own stuff and then be happy about what you have done versus taking people's works and thinking that you can use it for something that is stealing. I feel like taking somebody's work is never allowed anywhere. I feel like it is now that OpenAI has become accessible to the rest of the world, that people are learning about how wrong it is to take somebody's work. But in academia, if you saw a publication and you wanted to build off your new research idea or your research question based off that, you really have to do a proper referencing of whose work you're taking or where you started to do your thinking from. Else that work is not for you, or yeah, that work is not for you. So if you did that, you're going to be in serious trouble. You're going to end up in the court battling cases that otherwise you could have avoided if you did a proper referencing of somebody's work. So another way to go is, if there is a chance to, if you saw something that you really liked and you must build off something from, and whoever owns the original material will identify the first time they see it that you took their work. If there is a chance to send them in writing formally and say, hey, I have this idea. I've seen what you have produced initially, and it is excellent. And it is going to form the basis for which this new idea of mine will be birthed. And I'm writing to you formally to ask you what it takes to be a partaker of this beautiful work you have done, for which I want to build my new idea from. What does it take? Does it take me paying a royalty? Does it take me mentioning your name when this product is finally published? Just doing the right thing so that this person who owns the original idea from which your new idea is going to be birthed feels like they have done something for which they themselves should be proud of, because somebody is going to use their original idea to birth their own idea, which is very nice. So it is just now that everybody has access to AI that people are learning that you can't take somebody's work. But in other fields, like in movie industries, in academia, in publications, like book writing and ad placements, you can't take somebody's work without referencing them or without paying royalties to them behind closed doors where people don't know before you are allowed to steal that idea officially. It happens. It's just here that we are now learning. I mean, a lot of people are now learning about not taking people's work, but it's a serious thing. It's criminal if you took somebody's work without referencing them properly or sending them in writing what you should do in order to have access to be able to partake of their work. So yes. And also, I like what Think Tank you do with ChatGPT, because then ChatGPT could really help you learn in real time what people use 3 years to learn, 4 years, decades to learn. So it is a real learning platform that can change the way you do work, that can change your creativity, that can change your skill set, because it can help you learn quickly. So ChatGPT is for learning. It's really for learning and producing. That's how I see it, right? Because the other day I tried to put together about 10 sounds that I had produced from Suno AI in Garage. I was trying to create a long plate of sound. Now, Garage is that app that comes with, I think when Apple initially added Garage as an app was a long time ago. I'm just going to check what year that was. Okay. Okay. So I'm just checking what year Apple added Garage. So for the longest time, Apple has Garage on their iPhones, and I didn't even know that I would need Garage. But interestingly, I've learned that for me to be able to do my stream and add long played music, I could use Garage to put all those 10 sounds, 20 sounds, however many sounds that I wanted to put together. If I needed 50 sounds, I could put all of them in one long plate using Garage. Now, how was I going to learn about the different mixings and the sounds and the beatings and all the different components that Garage comes with? AI. Where best to learn? AI just brought me up to speed and said, add this, remove that, edit this, clip this. I just can't explain how helpful AI is. And people still use it as if it was a fancy Google searching tool. But it does a lot. I remember last semester how I was able to zoom through a lot of publications that I put together just because I was able to search for a lot of papers in real time using AI. So AI has this other, when you go to ChatGPT, it has other GPTs. And so in this GP, when you look for these GPTs, there's this particular one called the Scholar GPT. Now, the Scholar GPT, what it does for me, I cannot explain. Because when I need to search for paid publications usually you will do a search for a decade. You do between 2015 and 2025. And you want the most relevant. That has to do with the topic that you're discussing in the moment. The sort of thing that Scholar GPT will do for me, I would have used 6 months, 7 months, 8 months to gather that much publication and then sieve through them. What Scholar GPT will do for me is however many tables that I wanted, even though Scholar GPT was not free, if I wanted it to be that robust, I had to pay for it. But pay for it so that I get a lot of time to sleep and study well as a student. pay for it so that I'll get a lot of time to study for other exams, because I always had exams to write. AI, thank you, because it makes a whole lot of difference. So it will give you all the most relevant publications if you wanted 25 at a time. Put it in tables, create like a beautiful summary of it. And in the summary section, it gives you the intro table, it gives you the abstract table, it gives you all the referencing tables, it gives you the results section, it gives you the discussion sections, and it brings it to you in the most effective, concise manner, because then it is guessing that you have other publications you're looking through, and you really just want to get an outlook or a broad overview of what this topic you're searching about is. So it brings you up to speed in a good way. You're looking through everything, you're making decisions as you're looking through. I would have used 6-7 months to do that, but Scholar GPT just shows up and says, hey, I could do the job, and it does the job. I put it to test, and I've not regretted. And you want to put those things you found in a presentation, Gamma AI shows up. People. Drum roll for AI. And applauses for AI. Hi, Trevor. I see you. You're supposed to be gone away on the weekend with your friends and enjoying with your friends. What are you doing on my live? What are you doing on my live, boy? I know. You see me, I don't see you. How convenient is that? How convenient is that for you, Trevor? Don't tell me that you miss me already. You just left here. You just left town to go have a beautiful weekend. I mean, I can't tell you how to miss me or not, but hey. You're just cheating. You can see me, I can't see you. It's cheating. You're guilty. Oh, I do miss you too, my dear Trev. I'm just going to be shouting out your name on the live. So hi, people. My sweetheart Trevor is behind the scenes and he's watching me and I can't see him. He's supposed to be gone away for the weekend. And it hasn't been too long since he left town, but he already misses me. What should Trevor do? If anybody has any suggestions for Trevor, he is Ty Brown. You can actually give him suggestions. What should he do? He's out of town. He's missing his baby. He's going to be gone for a few days, the whole weekend. He's back by Sunday-ish. What should Trevor do? yes, my dear Trevor. I'm just going to put you out there because I just don't want you to miss me too much, you know. I'm just gonna make it feel like you're here, you know, that kind of thing. And you're just going to be a mysterious man because they don't get to see you. They get to hear your name and they get to hear all your deeds, but they don't get to see you. So you remain a mysterious man at that. Huh. Happy Friday, guys. What are people doing tonight? Are people clubbing? Are people going out of town like Trevor has gone out of town? Or people are just chilling at home? When you enter the chat, just let me know you're here by saying hi. At least just a hi and I'll shout you out. And then if you have any queries or questions about AI, like my friend Think Tank has, we can chit chat. We can chit chat about. So how's your evening going, Trev? Did you settle in already? Or you're still settling in? You look like somebody who drove the team down there, or you were driven down there. What happened? About to go in the pool. Did you drive there or you were driven down there? Did you drive the team down there or you were part of the envoy that is enjoyed the drive down there? Which is which? Did you doze off at any point or you were just like having chats on your way? And wow, that must be nice. Oh, you were chatting. Ah, must be so nice. Must be nice. Wow. So there was no time to like doze off or anything, right? Ah. Enjoy your stay anyway. And then enjoy the pool. Reminds me of your nephew. He loves the pool too, just like you. Of course, and send me pictures. You don't have to send me pictures with you and everybody else, just of you. I mean, just like spread the love and be generous. At least I don't get to see you for now, but try to make me see you along the lines. All right, baby. All right, baby. Have a good one. Bye. switch this up a little bit to something more vibey, interesting. Let me see. Nice song. Very nice. Is think tank still here? I mean, I asked you a few questions about AI. I mean, you brought your submissions. I mean, if you have any more engaging questions about that topic, it would be nice to drop in. Drop in, let's finish the conversation we started. Hi, people. When you drop in, leave a comment. Say something. Don't just drop in and drop out. Just say something. Leave a comment. Engage. And then you can say goodbye. It's only nice, right? Banana, 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 banana. Go for the next beautiful, beautiful, nicely arranged tune, just like we have listened to. Hindi jungle. शायद ये जंगल समझ पा जाए मेरा अधूरा प्यार मन में छुपी बातें कहीं खो जाए ना यार अनकहे अल्फाबे ग्रहण करो या राजा मेरा अधूरा प्यार
खो गई हूँ तेरी खातिर दूर तक नजर जाती हर बेखौफ अनजानी जाने या राजा मेरा अधूरा प्यार हर बार मेले में आती हूँ बस तुम्हें पाने कब तक चुप रहोगे आती है मेरे बचपन की वो गलियां मन को भाती है जब नींद आती है नदी के किनारे खेलना पेड़ों पर चढ़कर गीत गाना मेरी माँ की प्यार भरी डोलियां अब तो बस यादों में ही बस जाना आज भी जंगल में मैं खोजता हूँ अपने घर की उस हवा को वही प्यार वही खुशियाँ वो दिन कब लौटेगा भला को नदी की लहरों में गीतों का बजना जंगल की कहानी संगीत में सजना शायरी की धुन पे दिल का लिखना मेरा गीत तेरा संगीत सबका मिलना पत्तियों की सरसराहट में नहत बातें बाजती धुन हमारी साझी रातें गीतों की जुगली जंगल की बातें समय संगीत की माला में पिरोना
Hi ST, how you doing today? It's been a while. How's YouTube treating you? Is everything going okay?
रात का लापना छाती यादों में गीत का धड़पना जंगल की सन्नाटे में धुन का बजना अपने संगीत की खुद की दास्तान बुनना सन्नाटे में धुन का बजना अपने संगीत की खुद की दास्तान बुनना
Hi, hi. It's been a long while since I saw you on these YouTube streets. I hope you're good though. This is ST, right?
नदी की लहरों में गीतों का बजना जंगल की कहानी संगीत में सजना शायर की धुन पे दिल का लिखना मेरा गीत तेरा संगीत सबका मिलना पत्तियों की सरसराहट में अनहद बातें बाजती धुन हमारी साझी रातें गीतों की जगनी जंगल की बातें समय संगीत की माला में पिरोना सूरज की किरणों में राग का लापना छाँव दियानों में गीत का गड़पना जंगल की सन्नाटे में धुन का बजना अपने संगीत की खुद की दास्तान बुनना
Woo! Nice. No. No.
दिन में चिराग बुझे रातें अंधेरी मेरी जिंदगी सुनी तुम नहीं मेरी
I'll be ending in exactly 3 minutes and some seconds. That will bring me to exactly 100 minutes of streaming. And I can say that I am excited that you all joined. We had some conversations about AI today. They were dropping questions from Think Funk, especially asking about what I thought about other people taking other people's work. Or his question was specifically about what if I knew that the pictures that AI is bringing belonged to somebody and there was no legality or there was no rights to use those pictures, which I feel like it is overthinking, if you ask me, because, well, maybe people should learn to create their own prompts, or people should learn how to prompt with AI properly, because AI has a lot to churn out from itself. So you won't have to necessarily take somebody's finished work and then use it as yours, because you can always pick inspiration and then prompt it in addition to the inspiration and then create your own product. You do not need to take somebody else's work and use it as your work. You will be copyrighted and you will be sent a notice. You will be facing the music in the law court or something like that. And you really want to pay attention to using your own works on these social media streets: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, X, all these other spaces, Facebook, all these places. You really want to put in your own work. Using AI, prompting it, really makes a lot of creative energy come out of your head. So you don't have to take somebody's work and just put it down as yours. You're going to be in trouble. But as to whether I'm worried or I'm thinking if AI brought me pictures that belong to somebody, I'm not really worried about that. It is not my prerogative. Mine is to go and prompt it and then pick inspiration from other places and say, hey, look at this inspiration and add my prompt in. And then if it produces something, I'm taking it, because then I also pay for a plus subscription with ChatGPT, and I feel like I have produced something which is mine. And if I saw somebody use my work without my permission, I'm gonna be mad. I've already said that. And I've already also said on today's live that if you wanted to use somebody's work, if you saw something that you liked, it would be nice to look into it and find out how you can ask the owner properly and ask them what it takes to use your work. And then if it means that some owners typically will say, oh, you can shout out my name, or you can actually reference my name, which is just like you would do in academia or publication work. Some owners will say pay a royalty fee, But whatever it is, try to look into what you should do when you find something that belongs to somebody that you want to use, so that copyright issues will be so far away from you. I think I hit my 100 minutes mark, and then I am signing out right now, guys. Do have a good night and do have a beautiful weekend. We're going to be on live subsequently, maybe tomorrow, the day after, next week. We are going to be on live. Whatever questions you have, get them ready. When we come here, we're going to talk, we're going to vibe, and we're going to have a good time. Until then, have a good night. Bye.